Hey everyone, welcome to a seated yoga workout today. I take it easy some days of the week because I teach at night and so I don't want to exert too much energy. So for those that want kind of a low-key seated workout, you don't even need a mat. I'm just using it to put my feet down. And because the little puppy's over there, so maybe he'll make an appearance. First, let's start out with just doing some swan dives. So seated swan dives. You're just going to take your arms up and take a deep breath and then fold your body forward. And then we're going to reverse the swan dive and come back up. Take a deep breath and dive it forward for 2. Coming back up, reaching the arms and back down for 3. And then back up and down for 4. Just getting your body into this relaxed mode and bring it up for 1 more. And back down for 5. And you can forward fold. So you're just in a bent knee position. And you can walk your feet out and forward fold into this bent knee position. And if you're able to reach your feet or some part of your knee or shin or the backs of your legs, just roll your feet forward a few times. So now we're in this forward fold. We're folding from our hips, not from our backs. Just working the feet a little bit. If you want to grab on, this becomes a little bit like the monkey stretch in Pilates, that you're using the bar and pushing your body forward just a little bit. And then carefully rolling yourself back up, and that brings us into our body rolls. So you're just going to roll your shoulders forward and then roll up. This becomes a seated cat position. And forward, tucking the chin and lift up. That's 2. Forward. You're using your abs to roll into that forward position and up. 4 and up and 5 and roll up. And then let's do a shoulder dance one at a time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then go the reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and you can make that as wild and crazy as you want. Let's do a child's pose from our seated position. I'm going to modify it a little bit. So bring your arms up to the forehead, and you're going to go into your position here, pretending like our mat is in front of us. And just rest your forehead on your arms. If you had another chair in front of you and you wanted to put a stack of like a yoga block or something in front of you, you could do that. And this could become your resting pose. And let's just lift these arms up for 1. And this is working the core. 2, 3, lifting up. 4, 5. I'm using only my abs to lift up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And stretch your body. Now you're doing a little bit of a back bend. And then let's put our elbows, if you have this block or the chair in front of you, put your elbows. This becomes a puppy pose. If you don't have the block, obviously come all the way down to the chair or the sofa in front of you. Now you're in your puppy pose, stretching your upper back. Then let's take it into a seated chair pose. That's kind of funny. We're sitting. So take your hands together. We're in our seated chair. And we're using the chair to support us. And then let's open the arms. 1, and stretch your lower back. 2, push into that leg. 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to rotate around so you can see the other side. Now let's switch our twisted chair and let's open these arms on the left side. 1, crack the lower back if you can. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then roll yourself back up. Stretch your body out again. Now we're going to go into a triangle pose with a peaceful warrior. So triangle pose, this is the peaceful warrior, and then you're going to come forward into the triangle. You can do a reverse triangle. You can go to the inside of the knee. Wherever you feel comfortable making this pose your own version of this pose. And then come back into your peaceful warrior. That's 2. And forward. 3, 4, 5. Let's do 10 of these. 6. I'm even working up a sweat just doing these seated workouts. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And on the 10th one, reach back even more. Lift that chest up to the sky. And then come back and bring the hands together in a prayer. Rotate your body around if you're doing the mirror or camera workout. And here we are in our other our peaceful warrior. And then we're going to come forward for 1 and back for peaceful. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then reach back into that peaceful warrior. Catch your breath and bring the hands back together. Come back to my center position. Now we're going to take our hands out and we're going to reach, doing an upper body twist and come back. 1, 2, 3. I told you this would be gentle. 4, 5, 6. Your upper body's getting a good workout though. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I'm going to roll it over to this side and let's open this arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Who's at the door, Chewy? Who's at the door? Somebody's at the door. I'm not going to get up from my position. Who is that? Okay, now let's bring our hands behind our head. We're going to tap a knee and go around the world with it. So tap, tap around the world. Okay, now let's do the other side. Tap, tap, and around the world. Okay, left, right, around the world. Right, left, around the world. Left, right, around. Right, left, around. And let's just do a couple more. I think we're on left. Right, around. And then right, left, and around. And now let's go into our cactus arms. So taking cactus arms and come back and go into a back bend to your forehead. Thumbs are to the forehead. Deep breath. Arms up, cactus, and bring them to the forehead and back bend. Arms up, cactus, and then forehead. Cactus and forehead. Cactus, forehead,
cactus. I think this is number 6. Forehead. 7. Forehead. Really get your arms into it, like push. Use that resistance. And forehead, that's 8. Cactus to the forehead. 9. Cactus to the forehead. That's 10. Go ahead and do a couple of swan dives. And back up. Swan dive. And back up. And swan dive. And back up. Bring it down. And next we're going to do eagle arms. So eagle arms, and if you want to incorporate eagle legs, I'm going to twist my left leg over my right leg, and then my left arm is going to go under the right arm. And all we're going to do here is lean the body forward. So my palms are trying to go together. Some people can do this really well. And then bring your arms up to this 90-degree angle. If you're not in the twisted leg, just sit normally. Otherwise, try to cross the legs, and you can extend. And let's lean the body forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job if you're sticking with me. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's on, we're going to the right side, but we're twisted with our left. Switching the legs if you're doing the legs. If you're not doing the legs, just do the arms. And again, you're at your 90-degree angle. Palms are trying to go together. And then we're just going to lean a little bit to our left and then take it down to the left side. 1, 2, 3. It's a great shoulder workout. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that's great. Let's break open and pulse. And you can extend one leg out at a time and just pulse the arms back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Bring the other leg out. Pulse again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Let's take it into a downward dog from a seated position. This is where we're just going to focus on the upper body strength in this downward facing dog. So taking either your chair, or if you can reach the floor in front of you. So you're just pressing, and if you're using the floor, just, see what you can do with your legs. If you're staying still with your legs, just use your upper body. Again, you can have a chair. This gives you a deeper stretch in your shoulders. And we're going to come back up into a tented position with our elbows, and then push down, and then come back up, and push down, come back up, push down deep into that stretch, come back up, down, slide in your hands a little bit more, come back into the stretch. And this is really good for your digestive system. You're just kind of cramping the stomach, and then you're going to give it some release. And let's just push into your lower back. And this is this counter stretch. Flap your little elbows back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to do a seated tree exercise. So taking your leg, if you're able to, take your leg. This is like a seated pigeon, kind of like a tree pose. And extend your legs so that you've got this letter P. So this is how you would do the tree pose. Let's incorporate the arms. So the right arm and the right leg are in the tree pose. And let's just hold here. And then let's sway the tree to the left. Hold, and go to the right, swaying in the wind, and come back up, and let's switch the tree. So bringing now the left leg and then the left arm. And let's go ahead and sway. And then sway to the other side. And then hold, if you just want to hold and balance in your seated position. It still requires some balance and concentration. And then you can take the leg down. Now let's do our candlestick. And just reaching to the sides and pulse it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up tall and then reach. Go to the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you can make your little mudra, and you can make something a little pretty here if you want to do a couple of deep breaths. So I've just got my hands reversed, and just make something pretty if you want to end up doing something cute and pretty in your yoga. And then if you want to add a lotus pose, bring one leg up, and let me see if I can get, hold on, let me do the other leg first, my right leg, and then bring the other leg on top, and then you can go into your little mudra. And if you want to just sit here, let this be your shavasana, or take a few deep breaths. Let's do this together if you want. And you can do the ujjayi breathing, where you're making a humming sound, or like the ocean wave in the back of your throat. Bring your hands into prayer. You can release your lotus pose from your legs. And thank you so much for joining me for this little seated yoga session. I'm actually pretty sweaty from just doing that. So if you did it, you're going to get a good little workout. Whether you think you are or not, you're still going to work up, burn some calories and loosen your body up a little bit. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.